Good morning, everybody. Um, this is Andrew. I'm going to do the recap. It's really hard trading in the last few days of the year. Between Christmas and New Year, it's just horrible. I can't even wake up. Although I'm sleeping really well, but I just can't wake up. It's just that your brain knows that no, you're not supposed to work. The market is really choppy. Nothing, no move today on the indexes. The uh, the watch list for me wasn't much anything. So it was a strange day, but I survived the green on it. So I took a opening range breakdown on Tesla. It was, I went short at 1093 for the green to red. I saw that the volume is coming in and ticking down. So I scalped it from 1093 to 1084, and then I got stopped out at the break-even point. It did go down all the way up to 1063. I was hoping to get to hit the 1063 to catch a reversal on that because it was really selling off. And 1063 was a level that I found from here, from back in November 23rd and 24th. So this bounce, but it just came down, not close enough for me to buy. I was hoping to buy something for a catch on bad bounce. So that was the only trade that I did on Tesla. Neo, I tried to catch a couple of reversals on that. Neo was really selling off really bad too. So the first reversal was at the level of 2783. Got a small bounce from here, and this 2783 eventually really became a support. So I bought another one at 2773, sold near 28, and I got stopped at the break even. So a couple of quick bounces. And where did I get this 2783? Let's go to the daily chart and see. Oh yeah, so it's down. So it's a very, very obvious daily level. So, come back in the whole last year, this December 20th is the low of this day. So we almost, as you see, almost around this area, as you see. So it just break down a little bit. So I got a couple of quick bounce from there. It wasn't very successful. Now it's happening. The reversal is happening. It's going to go probably to Viva, which I'm not in there. So that's one thing. What else I did trade? NVIDIA is same thing. We're going to try to catch a couple of bounce from it. Not successful. We had this couple of levels down here at 292. I tried to catch a couple of bounce. I couldn't. Ed Martin, he catch a really nice short on it from the opening range breakdown, and he got a reversal. Hopefully he's post the recap. Now NVIDIA is doing a reversal. And ISIG was at the open. This is a low float stock we traded yesterday too. At the open, it got halted. Brian went long right at the open. He got stuck into the halt, and then he sold at 29. I jumped in at 27.79. I popped up and sold it. But it's just, these are really tricky to trade. So very small share size. And that's it for me. Yeah, all of my trades were green, but small green. That was a really good day for me. Brian, over to you. I know you did a famous TSP. So as you see on a scanner, TSP is hitting the scanner. You did the short at the open. Beautiful. That is called the lead balloon.
Yeah.
I don't know why he calls it that, but
What was that? I give credit to one of our traders, our community members, Jennifer. Came up with that name. I think it was her. Yeah. So looking at the setup here, basically gapping up pretty strong, but showing a lot of weakness going into the open, and most importantly, trading below the VWAP as we go into the open of the day. So it just looked really weak, and basically just caught a short right at the open, and just used the VWAP as a place where I'd stop out. But as you can see there, it just sold off.
yeah.
So
You
yeah,
took a
really
short
got a
of,
nice
yeah.
move. Yeah, right at the open.
I know you did ISIG
And-
at the open. You jumped in at the open, got stuck in the halt.
Yeah, MU is the other one I took. MU was on my watch list. It was strong. There was a lot of red in the in some of my master sort of watch list, but MU was green, so I was looking at that. You can see here as it went up to 95, kind of stalled out there. That was yesterday's high. Did a pullback, and when it came back up and it looked like it was going to break out there, I took it long. So it got a long. Didn't partialed out. Didn't quite make it to 96, but managed to take the last bit out at 95, 80-ish. So got a decent move on that as well. So overall, it was a pretty good day. NVIDIA tried to pick a bottom at one point, didn't pan out. So anyway,
Yeah, it was hard to
my
catch
one
this
losing trade.
reversal on NVIDIA.
Yeah.
And indexes, IWM doing nothing. Qs a little bit red. SPY doing nothing. Yeah, so everything is kind of consolidating on a daily chart, IWM. So as usual, I'm having this TNA. I sold some some calls on it at 95. So it's probably I'm going to collect this $3,000 premium. So one thing that when you're holding a losing position, what you can do is you can actually sell calls on your position, because it's called covered call. And the good thing is you don't need extra buying power because you already have the position. So without really using any buying power, you can actually make money. So every week I can collect $4,000 on this position because I already have 30,000 shares. So I sold 300 contracts at 10 cents. And I collected almost $3,000. Right now, these contracts are worth 4 cents. But by Friday, if they don't hit 95, they become worthless. They probably go to zero. And as they go to zero, it's just I collect everything and they're worthless. And if they do hit 95 by Friday, which is very unlikely, then my position is called away. So I make money $3 per share. So from 92 to 95. Plus the premium that I collected. This is called covered calls. We do have this income generating strategies on our education center. Adi has recorded that. All of us have a back holding something. All of us are having a losing position that are sitting on that. And what you can do is you can generate money. I mean, this one might stay for another couple of months, and I stayed on that. Then I can just every week I can collect $4,000 on this position just by doing nothing, by just selling these call options. So that's one thing. I know a lot of people who are having a lot of these losing positions on Baba or Rivian, or you buy Robinhood at $70 or something. If you don't plan to sell, take the loss, what you can do is you can just sell covered calls on it and collect something. And if you have any question, you can email Adi. So no, there is no actually downside for covered calls. Sirini is asking question. If the TNA goes up above 95, like it becomes by the Friday, it became 98, then the downside is that I'm losing the profit from 95 to 98. But my upside is cap. My downside is there is no downside on it. I just collect this $3,000. And again, it's all automatic. By Friday, after the market closes, if the TNA is above 95, Interactive Brokers automatically transfer my position to the option holder and give me the profit of the ratio of the difference between 95 to 92. And obviously I have already collected the premium. The premium right now it says 1,700, but because this one is at 4 cents. If this one goes to zero, I think I collected about just above $3,000 on it. So that's one thing that you can do. You can, on your losing position, you can do. On the other account, I'm also back holding, but on the other account, I can't do the covered calls. So that's one thing that you can, which is not bad. I mean, you're putting a big position here, you're sitting on it, $10,000 a month, just covered calls. It's not a bad idea for a losing position. Anyways, so that's one thing. And so if you have any question about these options, you can email Ardi at bearbultraders.com, ARDI@bearbultraders.com, or Jared. Jared is also very well knowledgeable, or Brian. And so having that is have a good day, guys. See you tomorrow. I might not trade tomorrow. I'm gonna go ice climbing, frozen waterfalls. There's a waterfall in Squamish that is frozen now. It usually doesn't freeze, but now that it's frozen, I might actually go with one of my friends climb it. And tomorrow I probably am not going to trade, but see you on Friday morning. Have a good day, guys. And Brian, anything from you?
No, that's it. Have a good day, everybody. Just be aware that this is the last day that you can make any changes to your account for this tax year. This is the will be any trades today will be settled on the 31st. So just watch for that. Yeah, there may be a little bit more tax loss selling or maybe profit taking just into this last day before people can finish off booking their profits or losses for the year.
Yeah, that's excellent. So another thing is that, guys, we have less than 10 spot left for P Capital Bootcamp. The bootcamp starts January 10th. And yeah, surprisingly, we have a very, very small spot left if you really want to, guys, join. Because we are capping it to certain limit because Peter and John cannot handle more than a certain group of people in their group. And, you know, there is a specific there's a specific Slack channel for that as well. Anyways, yeah, welcome. All right, guys, have a good day, and
All right.
see you
Cheers.
all Friday morning.
Cheers, everyone.